What's up, my fellow pissed off Americans? It's amazing what's all coming out with this Doge stuff. My buddy just sent me a link on Big Pharma, and he was exactly right. He named him perfectly. Big Pharma is a clear and present danger to the American public. As far as I'm concerned, so is the CDC, the World Economic Forum, the World Health Organization. It's absolutely amazing. It's been a very, very rough 4 days, man. And I have tried to be so positive. You can't even believe how much I want to be positive. So Thursday, the storms rolled through, lost power for 26 hours. 26 hours. I think it was 26 hours. Which is perfect, because I've always wanted to shut my fuse box off and find out where our weaknesses are. So we hook up the generator, which I had wired up 2-3 years ago, and my house ran perfect off the generator. As a matter of fact, we ran 2 upright freezers, our stand-up fridge, our air conditioning, and the neighbor ran an extension cord over and ran her refrigerator off of one generator. It was awesome. So that was a cool little emergency test. But we did figure out that our well is wired to the garage fuse box. Long story short, yes, we have 2 meters on the property, one for the garage, one for the house. And the well is hooked up to the garage. So we didn't have any electric to the well. We didn't have any water. But the boys did good. They grabbed 5-gallon buckets, headed to the creek, and brought us up water for flushing the toilet for the girls, because we had plenty of bottled water. So that was cool, getting to know that. Now I got to make an extension cord that I can wire from my fuse box to my generator next to the house, so that we have water. But that was good to know. And we can make it without it. But generating the house in an emergency, it was nice. I didn't let the boys turn on the lights or anything like that. No movies. But the fridge, the AC, that was cool to know. Because let's just pick another time. The ice storms that went through central Michigan wiped out the power for 3 weeks. Right? So now I know that the generator will run my furnace. So that was awesome. It was a learning experience for sure. Well, then Friday, about 7 o'clock, get a knock on the door. It's one of my stepson's friends. Hey, we hadn't heard from Chet in a while, so we went over to check on him. You might want to come over here and check this out. So me and the wife get over there. He only lives a couple doors down. He had a massive stroke and laid on the floor for 2-3 days before somebody found him. 47 years old, man. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. So yeah, we spent the whole weekend in and out of the hospital. Well, he was in intensive care for a day and a half. They finally got the swelling down in his brain. He's actually doing much better. So he didn't stroke himself out and die, which is amazing, because he laid on that floor for I don't know how long he laid there. We're thinking 2 days minimum, if not 3. But he couldn't use his right side to even move. He couldn't pick himself up. Wow. Isn't that amazing? And he's got a roommate. He's got a roommate. So that dude just left him there to die. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So the first night, we didn't get home until 1 a.m. After they got him moved, finally got him moved into intensive care unit, we were finally able to go home. And then she went back the next day. I stayed with the boys. But yeah, definitely been an interesting weekend. And Saturday I asked Sam, dude, did you get your room cleaned? Yep. Yesterday, laundry day. You got all your stuff? Yep. This morning my wife goes downstairs and his room is trashed. It's just unbelievable. He straight up lied to our face. That's my big problem, man. And it's like, dude, the human that you're going to be is right now. You're forming the human that you're going to be. Living in filth in your bedroom, lying to us about it. What am I supposed to do? So I told the coach, I was like, dude, take him off the roster. He ain't playing tonight. Well, he was upset. He's like, dude, I want to play. I want to play. I said, all right, you got your choice. You got a school field trip to go bowling or the game tonight. You pick. Well, I want to play. Okay, cool. There you go. Well, then walking out the door, he's like, nope, I don't want to play tonight. I want to go bowling. It's just unbelievable, man. It's like, no, you already made your choice, dude. It's unbelievable, man. I try to stay in between him and my wife constantly. And I beg him, stay off the warpath, please. Nope. Right on top of that sucker. Right down the middle of the warpath. Unbelievable. I don't get it. He's pretty upset, but I'm hoping he straightens out and at least catches his attitude today, because he's pissed. He's upset, and I get it, but I'm not putting up with it, man. And it's not going, you're not going unpunished. And then this morning, I get that phone call at 7:30 this morning about Sam. And then at 8 o'clock, my siding installer comes in, who refused to do a job, mind you. He refused to do the job. I found out Thursday night. Well, then check it out. Yeah. Looking good, boys. Get to play baseball. Oh man, Sam is upset. So anyways, then a customer calls me a liar, says that everybody at Champion's a liar. It's like, okay, what did we do? Well, I was supposed to get premium siding. Dude, you did get premium siding. Well, this looks like the crap that you get from Menards. It's not, trust me. It's just unbelievable, man. One thing after another. It's like, holy cow. Holy cow. Anyways, Just checking in with you guys. Thank you for letting me vent. I needed to vent. My wife will be here shortly. Chet's still in the hospital, but he's doing much better. I've been moving him to rehab here shortly. I can't even remember everything that's happened. It's just been amazing. But anyways, there's my quick little check-in. Praying for you, praying for the world. Peace.